See, where my mind's going is if I owned one of these trucks and I have these issues, one is like it's never good to have a check engine light come on. And then I think, okay, if I'm under warranty and I take it to the dealer, they diagnose it, they might help me. They probably would maybe the first time, but it starts to happen a few more times. Then I'm going to be responsible for the bill, or I think, okay, my basic warranty's out, or it's not covered by the OEM any longer. I just start to see dollar signs with sensors, with pumps, with everything else, and then I cringe because I know that stuff gets really expensive. So then I think, how can I prevent this? What can I do? And for a long time, I don't really think there was much out on the market, like in the kind of early 2010s, 2015s, kind of that area. We just kind of had to live with it. So how does this product that Hot Shot Secret has formulated, how does this help me avoid that expensive trip to a diesel shop or a dealer to replace or fix these components?
And you're spot on. They are stupid expensive, and uh, they're certainly not fun do-it-yourself projects either. So you're usually going and paying somebody a lot of money for this stuff. But you're right on. We always like to look at prevention as well. So yeah, we can talk about problem solving with this, but let's start at the preventative side. Let's try to take care of the system the best we can before we have these problems. So before we even get into the DEF additive or quality DEF usage, let's start with the fuel that we're using and what we're putting these DPF systems through. Simply put, they're not efficient systems. They're not made well. Like I said, they're not engineered well. They all have problems. So if you go into it with the mentality of this is a finicky system that I need to have my attention on, and if I treat this well on the front end, I'll get a long life out of it. If you wait till you have a problem, it's hard getting out of that problem. So one of the very first parts is the fuel. We obviously like to use a really good fuel additive. Our everyday treatment and our diesel extreme that we've talked about a lot has a lot of reasons on the fuel side and cleaning the system and lubricating the system, bringing the cetane up, all for the engine gains that we've talked about a bunch. What you're also doing with that is two very important things. And this is kind of what I consider the first step, if we're going to talk about a two-step system to maintaining a DPF system. The first step is the preventative side with treating the fuel with a good additive that does two main things.